Because I think that was something that I got sidetracked with pornography for sure, man, you know? And I'll tell you why too. For pornography, for me, it was a relationship that I could manage, right? It was the first kind of interaction with women, it felt like, that I could manage this. It's like
it's low risk.
It's low risk. It's available when you need it to start and when you need it to stop, right? It was like that was something that was very manageable for me. But then over time, you realize that it kind of devalues women. It makes you think of sex like in just like still frames and instances, right? And he would see sex as individual scenes of things. I would have a date set up, then I would end up masturbating, and then I wouldn't even go on the date. Because I was like, well, now I don't feel any fire inside of me.
Lose your mojo.
Yeah. And then you do that for a decade and your mojo is a ghost.
But we were talking about school and society and a bias against men that hurts men, right? And what I would say is that one of the biggest obstacles men face right now is the most talented, deepest resource companies in the world that attract the brightest minds and the most capital and have the best technology are all trying to do the same thing. They're all trying to give men the false impression they can have a reasonable facsimile of life on a screen with an algorithm. They can have a fake life. They can have a life on a screen with an algorithm.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't need friends. Having friends is hard. Remember making your posse of friends in elementary and junior high, trying to break into the right pecking order of friends. It was high barriers of entry, but it was high barriers of exit, right? And you learned a lot together. But what are tech companies? What are the brightest companies in the world that are the most well-resourced? You don't need friends. You got Reddit and Discord. You don't need to go through the humiliation of trying to get a job and buying a suit and showing up on time. Trade crypto or stocks on Coinbase or Robinhood. You don't need to go through the humiliation, the rejection, the perseverance of trying to establish a romantic relationship, going on dates, being funny, trying hard, enduring rejection, following up. Why? Why would you do that? You got you porn. And what we got to tell men, what we got to convince them of is over the long term, nothing wonderful is going to happen to you on a screen, ever.